let's compare to, let's say you have two workflows that you're looking at. One is customer success. So maybe it's like a customer support bot. You currently have a bunch of people who are responding to these customer support messages, and you want to automate away some of that. And let's say the second workflow you're thinking about is data analytics. So you want to write SQL queries, and you have a bunch of people writing SQL queries already, but you're like, oh, maybe I can automate this. So with those two things in mind, like, would you rather build a system to do, which one would you rather build, right? The customer support thing, the way I would look at it is the impact, if you can actually automate it, is now you don't need all these people who are sitting there responding to all these messages, right? That's huge because companies spend millions and millions of dollars on this.
And also the challenge on that front too is with CS, you're trying to tie together the people you have in customer success to the demand side that you have too. And that demand is always fluctuating, right? I mean, a good example is with airlines. They don't know where there's going to be a major storm that hits and shuts down an airport. But of course, when that hits, their customer support calls spike and they might not have enough people ready to help. Or maybe those people are also stuck in the storm and they've lost power to their homes and their customer support center can't work. So now you have this huge mismatch. Everyone's calling in and your CS team you don't have enough people or they just can't get online. So, and that's where I guess AI could do some real work there.
Exactly. And that's also, it's interesting because this also goes into the buy versus build thing, which I think we should talk about at some point. Should companies be buying products or building them on their own? But for something like customer success, you have all your data. It's really easy to build a system that can, automate a lot of this and work with your existing customer success people to make them much faster. It's really easy to do that. So I think that's like a low effort, very high impact thing. With data analytics, the other workflow we talked about, I think this one's particularly interesting because if you can build a system that can learn how you do your own analytics really well, then it's massive impact. Like it's one of the highest impact things in the company because you're basically democratizing access to data, which is really important. But getting to that point is so high effort. It's like very, very, very challenging to build a system that actually quickly learns from what you're doing and how you do things with like SQL queries or other like visualizations, things like that. And that's like a whole different product. And so there's like a bimodal thing where yes, you can, with very low effort, build something where you have a system that can generate SQL queries for you, but getting it to do it really well to where it makes a significant impact in your day-to-day life is really, really high effort.